Welcome to GlassBuild 2025. I'm Drew Fass.
And I'm Ellen Rogers. We're here in Orlando where we're going to be bringing you all the news from the show this week.
And this is the one time of year that we get together, Ellen, so you know it's about to get interesting.
Absolutely, and we're going to have all the latest in insulated glass innovations, high-tech equipment, and more trims than you can shake a spacer at.
Okay then. From next-gen automation to fabrication, the future of glass is happening right here. IG fabricators, they face a pretty big challenge these days because they have to produce a wide variety of types off of one line.
Yes, including thin glass. You got to take a look at in the Erdman booth.
So Morgan, as a machinery maker, you're kind of in the heart of all of the innovation that's happening in the industry, right?
Right.
And then they also, companies have to roll off and make a variety of different types of insulating glass and other products. How do you fit that with this lineup here?
Yeah, so we recognize 4SG TPS was a technology, it's a great technology. We felt that with the cohesive bond invention, we took a great technology and made it better. They have the ability to lock in now. We actually apply the TPS 4SG to both sides, both lights, increasing the bond line. Our original design also allowed for us to take the Corning thin glass, add a washer to our design, simply give our shuttle a new location for pickup, and bring it into our gas press, which we designed to have an offset so that a thin triple unit is actually created with a dual bond. Thin glass is completely encased in our secondary seal. So it was kind of a natural fit, luckily.
You're telling me. I remember it's probably been a dozen years or so, close to it. I was at the Glass Tech show in Dusseldorf, and I think it was the very first time I saw anybody at the Quanex booth. They were featuring what at the time was Gorilla Glass, and they were focusing on using it over like elevator panels and things like that. And now, years later, doing amazing things with it, making these thin glass triples, even for protective glazing and things like that. So tell me a little bit about where are we now and what are we doing with thin glass products?
Yeah, that's a good question, and we certainly have come a long way. What you're seeing run on this line behind us is our architectural glass, which is called Corning Enlightened Glass. And we're using it in two primary applications today for this market. The first one is going to be advanced triples and quads. And the value prop of Enlightened Glass is you're going to see a significant improvement in thermal performance versus incumbent windows, but you're not going to have all of the additional weight. And the second area or second application where we're seeing adoption of Enlightened Glass is going to be impact resistant windows and doors. And that becomes increasingly critical for door applications as we're having larger format doors and windows to enable more natural light, more aesthetic home designs.
So Mike, one of the things that we're hearing a lot about on the floor is the need to be flexible with your production line. So companies need to produce all sorts of types of IG these days, right?
Yes.
How do you solve that solution though and keep the line going so they don't have to shut down and change?
So with our system, we feel strongly that triple panes are going to continue to grow in the marketplace. Our line is able to do both duals, traditional triples, which would have two spacers, four seals, and then also the thin triple, or we call it a single spacer triple because we're utilizing a single spacer with two seals. And so our line has the capability of doing all three of those products. This gives people the flexibility to go back and forth between different products because I don't feel that triple panes are going to go from 0 to 100 overnight, but as that growth becomes more and more, our line allows them to grow with that.
And you accomplish all of that with one spacer, and it's a metal spacer, correct?
What we have here is it's two pieces of very thin stainless steel joined by pieces of nylon. What we do for the slit triple, which you see here, is we actually have an inline laser that slices the inside ply of stainless steel, and that allows the center line of glass to be seated within the IG.
All right, Drew, I got a joke for you.
Oh, you do?
Yes. All right. Why can't the windows ever get promoted?
I don't know.
Because they're always being framed.
Good one, Ellen.
Yeah.
And speaking of windows, Quanex took a whole house approach to their booth this year.
They did, so I think we should go get a tour.
Yeah. Gary.
Hey, Carrie. Hi, guys. Welcome to our house. Thanks for having
you.
us.
So you're greeting everybody. So
Yeah,
come in.
absolutely. Well, if you'd like a tour, I can be happy to show you around.
Show us around.
Okay. Let's start with our door products.
All right. So Angie, I see one thing I recognize here, but what about this?
So this is our newest offering in our sliding door visual hardware. So as you can see, it's our contemporary handle to align with the trends that are continuing to be asked for as far as contemporary designs. With the squared off edges and really fitting again with that contemporary look, and of course black.
So Screens Plus is really focused and centered around quality service and delivery. Electronic order intake, quality validations throughout the process, shipment options, packaging options, and then automated shipments on the backside. So really using systems to drive data, to drive improvements in our customers' business.
Quanex great group, right?
Yes.
All right.
So here's where we are telling the Quanex story a little bit more in depth. So we really have a ton of products and services and capabilities to offer our customers inside the fenestration industry, but also outside of the fenestration industry. So over here we have our airflow area, and this is for our spacer application. So this is just an easy setup that customers can use to actually make their own IDs. You don't need a huge space to do that.
Well, this has been quite a spread.
Yeah, well,
Thank you for showing us around. You have quite a home here.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
So that's it for GlassBuild today, but stay tuned for more coverage this week.
That's right, because we've got the latest innovations to show you and the trends that are shaping the industry, so keep watching.
And if you're here at the show, come see us in booth 30092.
And follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.